Molweni, igama lami linguZuko Soyizwaphi. I represent the Spaza Xpress. So Spaza Xpress is a digital marketplace. This is where buyer meets seller and seller meets buyer. So I'm here to tell you guys more about Spaza Xpress.
Yeah, man, I got a Petros Cosa, John and you know what? I tell you, I always bring you the best. And today's show is so epic. If we get here, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
My brother, it's good to have you.
Nice to be here.
Yeah, but
Thank you
in
very much.
Kaulana, it's the things of the past.
Amen.
But again, what I have to go to Zulu, so we'll be man. So my brother, tell me, I'm starting in 1520.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is 1520? What is 1520? Uhlalapi? Whenza?
Okay, so la kuba kayi-2 kuba no 1520 oyimi, as they say.
Sure.
And then so mina nguZuko Soyizwaphi. I live at Daveyton.
Sure.
He's saying he based them in an hour right now.
Beautiful.
So I come into internet ganje. Right after matric, my parents they opened an internet cafe.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
I got picked, So this is back around 2002. I had an opportunity to run the place. I then found love for the internet.
Okay.
A few years later, I worked for a e-commerce company.
Okay.
I found e-commerce, and I never looked back. So it's been the internet for me since I think about 2003.
Okay.
Up until your 1520 online, Spaza Xpress. Yes.
Yeah.
And then there's the 1520 part, which I need to explain.
Please,
so
man,
1520 online, 1520 online solutions is the name of the company.
Okay.
It was born in 2010. I started selling on the internet, and as I'm addressing a package at the back, then I will put my name and surname and address, and then there's 1520 as a postal code as a Daveyton, because we're working from a back room at Daveyton.
Okay.
And then we decided, look man, instead of writing my name there, it looks boring. Let's write 1520 there and just say 1520 online, because now it's Daveyton online. You understand what I'm saying? So it became 1520 online just as a name tag.
Sure.
And then over time, people started referring to us even on emails as 1520. Dear 1520 online.
Wow. Wow.
And then we adopted it from there. Would you look, we are 1520 online, which then became adoption. This is Daveyton online.
Sure.
And then a few years later, we registered the company 1520 Online Solutions, and it gave birth to our Spaza Xpress.
Okay,
yes.
That's interesting.
Yes.
So, let me tell you, whatever experience, or be it willing or unwilling, don't take that for granted. Imagine from an internet cafe to an e-commerce company. Today, he's a brand founder. He's a CEO of his life, So you say, I'm the CEO of my life. So now, the bigger project, the elephant in the room,
yes,
is Spaza Xpress.
Yes.
What is Spaza Xpress?
Okay, so Spaza Xpress is a digital Spaza. So imagine a Spaza shop where you've got all the shelves available for you and me to put our products inside.
Okay.
But now this Spaza is digital.
Beautiful. So you can buy a tin fish digital now. It is
Spaza. When we started, I think 2 weeks after the lockdown was announced, someone bought Umkhodu through Spaza Xpress online. I'm telling you. So that happened. So tin fish, you can buy it. Khodu, Kota, anything.
Sure.
Anything you can imagine that is available from a person who's selling on Spaza Xpress, confidently shop.
Okay.
Yes.
That's so beautiful, man.
So we're connecting a guy who's sitting in Vosloorus with a guy in Daveyton, and a guy that's sitting in Bryanston with a guy that's sitting in Kuruman, So that type of thing. And if you can go onto Spaza Xpress, search for anything. It's
you know what? Life is made easy. Spaza Xpress, and one thing I like about this, which you put as a currency. Normally we are using online stores as a pandem. Normal from the well-established cities, but this one you can buy a loaf of bread. Imagine you know how nice is that, man?
No, definitely.
So man, tell me,
Okay, so here I'm working with Umondli Dlatile. He's one of our digital marketing professionals.
Okay.
He does content. He basically does admin for the whole Spaza Xpress.
Shout out to you, Manika.
Yeah, Mondli. He does admin. He's the guy that's taking care of the platform.
For sure.
We've got Jessica. She does the business development, so going out to the clients and
Beautiful.
getting business.
Hello, Jessica.
And then we've got Brian Dubazana.
Yeah.
He does our security. And then there's myself. I'm just a guy there,
Tubazani, ayiphethu ngiyalibona ikhanda selile but ke mfethu yini ama-Grootman wethu yini enikukhulisile, and we thank you for that, because if I know as a vision carer, it's always not easy finding the right team.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes you feel you've got the right team, but at the very same time, but congratulations for such a beautiful
Yes,
team.
yes.
Some of the people I know them with social media, but I know them personally, and
Yes, ma'am.
you have a beautiful team.
Thank you
So,
very much.
but ngiyazi ukuthi yonke into inengqinamba zayo.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the challenges you're going through recently in Spaza Xpress?
So, the challenge in Kulu is the fact that we're dealing with a lot of businesses that have not geared up to the digital landscape. So it's a challenging to sort of convince people to adopt digital processes into their businesses. And then secondly, there's always that issue here domineering from the bigger giants, where they actually push in and take the space for smaller guys to come up. I heard you mentioned in the Bayuti, we always use online stores or platforms. They come from overseas. There is a couple of platforms, and obviously they are sort of taking the bigger stake in terms of marketing and in terms of reach and all of that. And then in the we need to be always connected to the internet. It's also another challenge, due to the issue of data costs. So if data can be a little bit cheaper, so I guess people would be able to.
I'm the first one to sign that petition.
Yes, man.
Yeah, I know data is expensive.
Definitely. So Gakulu Okwamanje, I guess it's just the penetration that I would put forward as the biggest challenge that we're facing. Penetrating, getting into the market, getting to the people, and basically push for people to adopt digital processes, to believe in online shopping, and to also trust, because that's also one of the bigger issues.
Let me tell you, whether you approve it, you like it, or you don't, people no longer call each other these days. They use them on WhatsApp calls. One person who hates WhatsApp calls with passion, but everyone around my life, they call me a WhatsApp call, because my concern is only that. If you're on food, I can share a call direct. But in the term that I say, 4IR is here, it has taken over. Familiarize yourself with the internet, familiarize yourself in buying things online, because of buying online it's cheaper, it saves time, it saves energy, and lento ifunayo ifika emnyango wakho.
Yes, definitely.
These days basiya mall thina ke sesithindela basithi iverify imoto eneka lokusho ne iyongibeka la ngiyakhona. So let us familiarize ourselves into that, and also let us try and support local businesses, support local businesses, be it less Spaza Xpress or any, but as long as it's a local business. But today we're speaking specifically in Spaza Xpress.
Yes.
So my brother, every business ngiyazi ukuthi inezinamba zayo, but inezinto ezinhle futhi.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah. Mhlambe ke emphakathini, what are the opportunities do you have for us today?
Okay, so Spaza Xpress is basically a sales channel.
Okay.
First of all, for any business.
Sure.
So you've got stock, you want to sell, there's a sales channel ready with a lot of customers. So we're talking already over 3,000 people. So you come into a marketplace that has got buying customers.
Sure.
So that's opportunity number one for small businesses. So if you are with us, you stand a chance of actually receiving an order when you sell. And secondly, it is the skills part. So once you start now doing your business on the internet, you start developing a skill, a marketing skill, a customer services skill, and also a project management, because once you sell to someone on the internet, it becomes a project for you to make sure that you deliver that project. So people will be used to basically receiving money first of all, selling the products,
Oh man.
and then being able to fulfill the customer's needs. You understand? So it then rounds up the business process. That if a person was a designer but does not have customers, then they come through to Spaza Xpress, then they start getting customers, and then their business starts, circulating.
No, mntasekhaya, this is beautiful. Gogo, ngiyazi ukuthi wena nje uyikhandela iy'mfonyo lapha ekhaya and usishaya ngenaliti and ezithengiswa esitratweni. Let me tell you, Gogo, today is your chance for you to become an entrepreneur, And imagine, iy'mfonyo zakho zithengwe eKurumane, Gogo, eCape Town. Iy'mfonyo zakho ziyothengwa yimina ngihleli la ngingakwazi wena. I think this is a beautiful opportunity. Uma ngabe lapha ekhaya ubheka amakhekhe, nayi inamba sizokunika, bese wena uyafona usho ukuthi ngibheka amakhekhe ngenza kaso. Abantu manje mabashonelwe abasathanda ukuzula. We go online and we order everything online. Into esele abantu bisorder ukuthi nje online, Bese ke angazi ke ufika kanjani after 9 months ke, but mhlawumbe online it's coming with that. I read a very dangerous post.
Yes, man.
A post okwandile sikhosana uthi through ovary transplant, there's a guy who just given birth to a child through the anus. I'm like,
Yeah, I came across that.
yeah,
post.
man. I was like, what?
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It's also artificial intelligence does not have bounds,
Sure,
and they are
sure.
continuously pushing so that it can give ways to simplify.
Yeah, but then we're coming to people who are looking up to you.
Yes, ma'am.
There's this one thing where you're not sure if there's someone who's looking up to you, up until a day where you post maybe one stage of success and you get your inbox flooded.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, I'm looking up to you. I remember Ngelangeli so he said this to me, and I'm like, but it's cool, I didn't mean, Yeah, to people who are looking up to you,
Yes.
in terms of the business, what can you say to them?
Hey, man, what I can say to them is thank you for looking up to me, and that it does give good energy to know that there's people that are basically looking up to you. And what I would say is that, let's keep being patient. Let's keep working at our concepts. Let's keep developing, and obviously building, and to wealth.
To wealth, man.
Yes.
Now expecting to wealth. So to your clients, what can you say to them?
Okay, to our clients, we treat you guys like kings. To our partners, we treat you guys like kings, and we hope to always add value on every round. On any point that you touch the Spaza Xpress, we want to add value to your business, to the service that we provide, and we want to basically just ensure that the experience with Spaza Xpress is so seamless that it doesn't feel that you've lifted a finger. So I thank them, and I would like them to continue being on Spaza Xpress. There's big things coming, and let's make 4IR happen. It's not going to happen by itself.
Let's support it.
We need to understand it, most importantly. And then once we understand it, we can ride it nicely. They said when we started with the internet back in the day that you are surfing. We need to be surfers. We need to surf the internet instead of being scared of it. And then it will give us positive results.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Ube ngabe namhlanje awuzwanga noma ufundanga, cha siyaxolisa, mhlawumbe it was never meant for you, but le namhlanje iyenzeke for wena. So take some notes, man. Please get your pen, your paper. Oh no, just bring your diary. You lose that paper, man. Thank you. So can you please give them your contacts and where to find you and how about?
Okay, so you find us on Facebook. We are Spaza Xpress. It's Spaza, SPAZA XPRESS.
Oh yes.
We've got a group. Join the group, and then you can find me. My name is Zuko Soyizwapi. You find me on Facebook. You find me on Twitter, and on Instagram. You find us as well as Spaza Xpress on all digital platforms. And then we have a WhatsApp number 067-114-6303. We are digital, so you can contact us at any time.
Oh yeah.
And yes, man, join Spaza Xpress, be on Spaza Xpress. We are hot, we are fresh, we are.
Listen, yazi mina ngifuna ukwenza, mina ngifuna ukudikota with Spaza Xpress. Wena into emele uyenze, just follow DaveytonTV page on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Just wanna decode, they will say the experience I had. Stay tuned. We love you.
Yes, man, and thank you, DaveytonTV.